Hi guys, today I've got a video of a gouache painting of a sea turtle swimming in the ocean. I painted this for my portfolio, which is currently just this painting and a drawing of a fox I did last year. Yep, my portfolio is severely lacking in art right now, so I decided it was time to get on that and actually start trying to get it made so I can get a job somewhere and do art for a living someday, hopefully. Yeah. Anyway, this is done in acrylic gouache, which is a bit different than water-based gouache. I know a lot of YouTube artists have been talking about gouache like it's similar to watercolors recently, and it is if you use water-based gouache, but it is not at all if you use acrylic-based gouache. So it's good to know that there's a difference between the two, otherwise you might buy the wrong one and have a completely different time with it than you were expecting. Acrylic-based gouache is very similar to acrylic paint, except I believe it blends a lot harder. Or let me put it this way, if you're mixing a color, it blends beautifully. Like, you can make any color you want with minimal to no mixing on your palette. The colors go together so well and it's beautiful. Mixing on the actual canvas or paper or whatever you're painting on, that's a bit harder to blend because I don't know if you could see before, but the water, it was just so hard to blend the tones, and even now I still think it's not blended as best as it could be. But yeah, that's the hard thing about acrylic gouache. It's really good for flat color, but if you're trying to do anything else, it suddenly becomes a lot harder to work with. But I like it a lot better than any other paint I've used, so I work with it anyway. So onto the subject matter. I chose to do a baby sea turtle because I like them, and also because I haven't done an animal in a really long time. I've been focusing on trying to get my human drawings better, but because of that, I've completely neglected drawing animals, and that used to be like the only thing I ever drew as a kid, aside from Pokémon, because I couldn't draw humans back then. And I don't know, it was really weird to me that I all of a sudden just stopped. And I didn't like that, so I decided to go back to them, and I did that with this turtle, and the result, I think, is adorable. I'm glad to see that I haven't lost my ability to draw animals. At least I don't think I have. In fact, it's really interesting to see how far my style has changed and how much I've improved since the last time I drew something like this. And yeah, I have to say I'm pretty happy with the result. It's super cute, it still looks like my style even though it's been a long time since I've drawn anything like this, and I'm just really happy with how it turned out in general. So I've got a little bit of time left, so I think I'm going to talk about what's happening in the future. I recently got into a convention called ArtoCon in Burlington, Ontario, as a artist alley table, so I'm super happy about that and a bit nervous. So the next few videos after this one will most likely be me preparing for ArtoCon, so we'll see a lot of fan art prints and sticker designs and a lot of stuff like that. So I hope you are excited as I am for this, and I hope you like what's to come. This will actually be my first time ever tabling at a convention, so I'm super excited for it. If you have any suggestions for prints I should make or other merchandise, please tell me in the comments, because I would really like to know what people like and what people want to see from me. I'm planning to do something from Miraculous Ladybug already, as well as some other things I like certain video games, like Pokemon and stuff like that. But if there's something that you want to see me do specifically, tell me and I will consider it. Yeah, I've already got an action plan, but it's always nice to see what people would like to see from me. I think I'll even end up making prints of this particular painting right here because it was suggested to me by my dad, and hey, if he thinks it's a cool print, then maybe other people will too. So yeah, even if it's original art you think I should do for prints or something like that, I'm totally open to suggestions, so please tell me if you have any ideas, because this is my first convention and I want to do as good a job as I possibly can. So I guess going back to the painting, as always I leave the details for last, including the eye. but this time I found something to outline with that wasn't a Sharpie. If you've seen my other gouache videos, you'd know that I outlined them previously in Sharpie because I couldn't find anything else that drew over gouache. But I finally ruffled through my drawer and found this pen, the Zig Writer Pen by Kuretake. It's a pretty good opaque pen that works over gouache, and I'm really satisfied with it. It's got a finer tip than a Sharpie, so it works really well. And I would recommend it if you also want to outline your gouache paintings. Anyway, that's about all the time I have left for this video, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!